let's go to our chief meteorologist, Mallory Schnell. So these are big, large, fat, wet snowflakes, which are so far melting on the roadways.
Yeah, so that is the good news. Now, we can see these kind of snow showers start to accumulate when you get those heavier bursts. That's even though we did make it up to 40 degrees in Louisville today. So starting off in Louisville, this is a live look from our Midway University U of L health camera along Hurstburn Parkway. Very little wind, as you can see. The American flag is not blowing in the wind right now, but visibility is certainly dropping with those heavier bands of snowfall. And this has really rolled into the Louisville metro just over the last hour. We did get some reports of thunder snow around New Albany and into downtown Louisville. Doesn't look like we've had a lightning strike since then, but these heavy snow showers are continuing to spread to the east and southeast now throughout all of Jefferson County. As we mentioned, unfortunately, just in time for that evening commute. That is the whole reason we issued this weather impact alert. If this kind of snow occurred overnight, not nearly as impactful as right during the 5 o'clock rush hour in the Louisville metro area. I will say temperatures have dropped 6 degrees from our afternoon high. We managed to make it up to 40 degrees in Louisville earlier. Now we are down to 34 with these heavier snow bursts rolling through. But you can tell there's already a back into this. So our northern counties seeing the snow starting to taper off. It's really right over the river and the 64 corridor and really along and northeast of 64. This is where we're looking at the greatest impact for a slushy inch or two of accumulation. We could see locally higher amounts, I think, in southern Indiana and up 71 closer to Cincinnati, where conditions have just been colder throughout the course of the day today. Down to the south, you can see that gray tier down into Dare County. That's a dense fog advisory. So not seeing the precipitation really down there, but they are starting to see some dense fog form. So in terms of how much snowfall we can accumulate, these kind of systems are always tricky because you're seeing some melting reach the ground. We also just have snowpack, so it's difficult for people to actually measure just the straight fresh snow. But looking at 1 to 2+ inches in that blue color, this is primarily northeast of Louisville. Louisville, most of us are in that 1-inch corridor, but as we've seen, the east side of town can sometimes get a little bit heavier amounts than, say, the airport or downtown. The good news so far is those treated roads, we are seeing melting occurring. Now, as we carry on into tonight and those temperatures continue to drop, we had some melting today. We have this snow falling right now, and we could have some lingering patchy drizzle overnight. So be aware of slick and icy spots, especially on those neighborhood roads that have already been pretty rough. Make sure you do drive with caution, not only when the snow is falling this evening, but afterwards as well. Does look like we'll be tracking this for maybe the next 2 hours or so through Louisville, continuing to push off to the southeast after about 8 p.m. And then we'll just have some lingering flurries, maybe some patchy drizzle for our southernmost counties tonight. And that's where I'm concerned about some icy spots there. Mostly cloudy conditions tomorrow. Temperatures will struggle to reach 32. That looks to be the case on Thursday as well. We do warm into the 40s on Friday, tracking a clipper, another rain snow mix primarily to the northeast of our area. We'll be watching that. Mostly quiet this weekend, and then next week we are looking at a warming trend. Back into the 40s, we could even see some 50s possible as we carry on into next week.